I know I'm ready. Where's actually everything?
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium
I
here.
don't know why we doing Kansas City when I want to. Okay. I want to.
Hey, why bsun he on the phone?
Talking to Flacco, wanting to learn. And also, let's not forget Dylan Gabriel. Spent a lot of time talking about short, but Dylan Gabriel is the guy who's drafted in the third.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
A lot of people are looking at Dylan Gabriel a little differently. At least that's how they feel in their building.
Welcome in, Tim Buick from the Plain Dealer, Cleveland.com. Tim is a 5'9" guy. I get it.
The kickoff unit is out on the
If you're
field,
Dylan Gabriel, you're used to being the size you are, and you want to compete. You can't tell at this point if his size is detriment. You won't be able to tell, I don't think, probably until preseason, maybe some of the joint practices.
Yeah, that's really going to be the first gauge of it. You know, maybe even as soon as when we see the pads come on at practice, that might be the first time you can really look at it and get a gauge for, you know, what kind of size limitations that a guy like Dylan Gabriel can have. Basically, I think the Browns basically said, you know, when they drafted him that the size didn't show up on film, and in a lot of ways you can see that based on the way he plays. But you know, the NFL is just a different animal, obviously, and there's so much of a bigger challenge on those shorter quarterbacks with Dylan Gabriel. And going back to what, Kimberly Martin was saying about Shador, it seems like he's done and said all the right things ever since he got drafted. I felt like, I personally believe that he's got first round talent, no question about it. But him starting, I wouldn't be stunned if he starts at some point this season. I just don't think it's going to be week one, just because when you look at the schedule that the Browns have this season, when you can make an argument that going to Pittsburgh is one of the easiest games in that 6-game schedule, I mean, that tells you just what kind of gauntlet it is for any quarterback. And you can 100% understand the reasoning with the veteran winning there. That would, I don't know if that would handicap the competition more towards the veterans, just the start of the season, but it certainly doesn't help Shadur's case to win the starting job if he plays well enough over these next couple of months.
Yeah, Kevin Stefanski is going to play who he thinks gives them the best chance to win for the foreseeable beginning of the schedule, and we'll go from there.
Let's make good choices.
Help support the show by joining the Patreon or becoming a YouTube member. Also, hit that like button and subscribe if you want more Browns focused videos. So, Browns OTAs has started for week 2, and we're hearing a lot of good news out of OTAs. A lot of positive things, and this is kind of building to the general direction of the offseason at this point, feeling a bit more positive than we felt last year. Last year, while we had high offseason expectations for what this team could do, what we were seeing at this period was not really affirming the high expectations the Browns had. Now, it's a reverse situation, right? Browns don't have high expectations coming into the season.
Throwing Mayfield.
Early offseason portion of the season has been a pleasant surprise of how things have looked and how people feel about it, how players feel about it. Some of the adjustments the coaching staff has made to how practices go down, I think are significant.
Especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback. That you can use that against them. The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they run on the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
I saw a clip of bsun Johnson running the ball. It looked like a one play. They had 11 on 11. Defensive linemen
First down. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get sharp plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over as they did on that last play.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
So first and foremost,
1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
From the Cleveland Browns.
Baker
I have been somebody who is specifically complaining
and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of
avoid
who can stand up and make a play.
Not playing the preseason games, only doing the one-to-one practice, right? Like, I didn't feel like that.
Here's Mayfield.
Or the physicality of football.
Evans has it left side.
And
they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So I like
That's
that.
good for the first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Not training camp, all the off.
A run up the middle with Irving.
I've seen out of OTAs so far.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
What the Browns are doing, right? Like, it looks like
go around a first down as well. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched their way down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working.
Fuck!
Watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, you're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And how he looks like his skill set can translate to the NFL, and how his body translates to the NFL. It all looks good for him, and I'm pretty sure it has
the ball closes quickly here. He can finally get about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here.
Right? A lot of what Wilson does put his shoulder pads down and just ram into people, right? You can't do that at OTS. When training camp starts, he puts pads on, or once they go live against other teams, start doing some of that stuff. And I think that's a huge part of the Quinshot's game, and what we're seeing from athletically, that he looks like one of the better.
Ooh, shit.
I guess we can get the whole super excited about what we're seeing physicality-wise from these practices overall. And what we're seeing from, some of the rookies that we have a lot of hopes for coming out of this draft class. We talk about the quarterback position, because that's where a lot of the attention is in the OTAs, right? There was always going to be a ton of attention at the quarterback position for the Cleveland Browns this year, whether they're drafting Sanders or not. Obviously, drafting Shedeur Sanders, I think he became scared to draft.
Cade Otton from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
If you want to
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Going play with the first. or go against the
So
first
this will come out to
right
the
now.
30.
So I can't judge him and say, oh, well, it's garbage. He's not doing anything this first week. What I can say is, hey, look, what they're asking him to execute, being able to execute, that's really all you can ask out of a dude at OTAs. And that's the same for, like, every quarterback on the roster right now. They're able to execute what they're being asked to execute right now. I'm not really interested in charting these throws or comparing these things on a play-to-play basis in practice, right? A good part of this, I think the only thing that's, like, significant from these little charts that people have been throwing out, that ESPN Cleveland's been putting them out.
Catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Show you, oh, this is what the stats were in training camp. I don't give a damn about the touchdown and interception part of that. You're going to have a lot of touchdowns in OTA. A lot of times in red zone drills, they're working on stuff and they want you to see what it's supposed to look like. It's not really like they're trying to stop it. The only thing that's really important are the attempts, right? You see Joe Flacco, 7 passes,
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we have with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
It was tough for them to stand on the sidelines, watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them.
I know people are getting worked up already about the fact that Sanders is going to be first team, right?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those third down conversions are going to be huge in this one. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second.
Not really that big of a deal. And two, the Browns' plan might be to let Joe Flacco be the bridge to Shador Sanders, right?
Second down and 4.
That's what you want. You don't want the Browns to just throw Shador into the fire week 1 on the toughest part schedule.
This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed right away.
With a rookie quarterback. I understand there's a lot of excitement about Shador Sanders. A lot of people want to get out there. It reminds me, not saying Shador is a player that this guy is, but it does remind me of
right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to
my
gain it.
God.
But in this case, they gave yardage.
Fast bastard.
He is out of bounds inside the 35.
Physical or human beings or anything like that. Just the phenomenon around them. I remember
damn gadget.
In 2014. The same way that there's like a lot of energy just throw out Shador Sanders into the fray. But I think the Browns would like to wait on that, right? Like, don't throw him out there, even if you think he's really good.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Best quarterback that you have.
It's straight, it's Pacheco.
It might benefit you to just let
down at the 26 with
a little bit, right? So you can get the most out of him in the long run. Circle back onto the Sanders thing real quick. I think one of the things that people were talking about a lot at the draft for why Shador fell was that he never really played outside of a structure that was created by his father, which gives off the impression, and that impression is true to an extent, that Shador was kind of always anointed the starter of whatever.
Oh my God.
That, right? And he wasn't going to get benched because his dad was coach. That's the impression, and to an extent, that impression was true. Shador never played to a level so bad in college where he would be considered being benched. But there is this worry amongst a lot of NFL teams that, hey, Shador's never been outside of that. Well, how is he going to react when he has to earn things, when he has to overcome adversity? outside of that structure. And making him have to earn first-team reps over the course of training camp and OTAs, I think it's good for him. I think it's making sure that you see what you want to see, confirming these things, right? Let's see how he reacts when he's fourth on the depth chart and what kind of work he puts in to move up the depth chart, right? I know some of his sycophants and his fans are going to be upset that he's not starting right away or getting first-team reps. They're going to act like he's not going to be a part of the competition at some point. But I think let him earn his way to that competition, get into that competition, and see what he can do after that, right? They want to make it so that if Shedeur Sanders starts for this team, that starting position. There's no question about why he's the starter. He's not the starter because he was a top draft pick. He's the starter because they had a competition. He's the best guy there. That's what they want to make sure is the case. They don't want to anoint him anything. They just want to make sure that he earns this in his draft.
Damn it!
The fact that he's earned it. And that's what they're doing. Shedeur Sanders continues to play well in practice. He will earn with the first team. And if he earns opportunities with the first team, then that tells you, it gives you a really good indication of what Shedeur's future is going to be. There's no real issue with me about him having to earn it. I know some people are going to feel like he's entitled to starting reps or he's entitled to first.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think
there's
sportsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at about the 14. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Mahomes.
And shit.
It's intercepted.
Give me that shit.
Racing to the end zone. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Attack, attack!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Third and 4.
Line, yellow, yellow. Come back. Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes now to throw.
Fuck!
Taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Wrong fucking coverage.
Travis Kelce, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing.
This application this morning argues that many, if not all,
up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football.
This application this morning argues that many, if not all,
and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Judicial documents to which these are judicial documents to which the public.
The Tampa offense
ready to get their judicial documents to which the public. These are judicial documents to which the public. These are judicial documents.
Come on, man.
Judicial documents. These are judicial documents to which these are judicial documents to which the public. These are.
On the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. To throw, Mayfield. He's got Otten. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I didn't scream.
8 yards there on a first down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Mayfield with it once more. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
With the dog on deck.
Going to the air again with Mayfield.
They will enjoy it.
A cheap sack. Tershawn Wharton drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw
with the dog on deck.
That one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh, I thought he caught that shit.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun. 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown.
No.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Buccaneers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe Possibly. They're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Following the interception, Mayfield airing this one out for Evans. Knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Mayfield down. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play fake. Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense.
Shit.
Remember, they cannot advance it here.
Blitzing the fuck out of me.
So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Now, they said my voice was clear, though, but the picture wasn't. They're doing every tactic in the book to try to shut me down.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter,
And you won't shut me up.
Offensively they want to play this.
So, anyway, it goes on to show that what Mr. Holmes, they asked about Dr. Hughes' letter, which was moved into a document, right? And the judge said defense has the money to respond to Dr. Hughes' second testimonial letter about coercive control. Given what was the second circuit said about Ray, and they said yes, under that recent decision, under the Larry Ray trial. Right? So the AUSA said we're working on a different infrastructure before the testimony of James. They say on the pseudo issue. And it was like, just hand it up. Just so you agree, and I'll read it. Does the witness, Brandon Bergoglio, need a Fifth Amendment immunity waiver? They said yes. He said, I'll ask the courtroom deputy to check out on the jury. So the jury comes in, and they said, first, we wish to enter some exhibits into evidence before the jury.
And he will not bring it out.
And, you know, once that happened, they said, okay, and in search of Star Island by HSI found a cell phone, now called ARA-14. The exhibits are excerpts of the data. The data shows Twitter exhibits and text. The D-Rock says, we in the security room. And the owner of that phone says, what does Shorty say? D-Rock says, Cass is calling.
I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the
What
PUE
did she
level.
say on the other thing?
To their teams, hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even.
Act like I
Let's go
said,
this
I
season.
am
This is
not effing
ours.
with her.
First play of the drive.
He said,
19
okay.
yards.
What an intelligent play.
So they say the owner asked, how's her eye?
A nice clutch play to move the chains.
Right? D-Rock says, I told you everyone a fight broke out in the club. He ain't tripping. She ain't tell nobody. I'm about to call him. The judge says, thank you. The government may call him.
Powering forward. And he is out
So the
of bounds
government
inside
calls
the
him Frank
35.
Diaz.
Another first down as he went right
Frank
back
gets
to the
sworn
same
in.
well, this time for 17 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 43. Attack.
Yeah, Frank got sworn in, and they said, "Where did you work?" He said, "Audio
Back to throw now on first down.
They said, "Have you ever tested?"
Oh my God! Fucking fast.
Can you guys hear me?
And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Okay.
Butker on for the PAT.
And they said mostly criminal matters. I'm also
Yo. That's good, bro.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, it's a good game so far.
I was on the phone.
I know.
I was on the phone when I was playing here. He talking about running blitz play. Ain't nobody running no damn blitz. I ain't gotta run glitch plays, bro.
No, he said the game was glitching.
He said I do 75% defense work.
He just said it's the same shit.
What is your
It's the
outlook?
same shit. Game going glitching.
P, you
It
here?
won't glitching last night.
Yes, that is.
So who won between you and Burundi?
He quit. It was 21-0. Going into
Wow.
during the halftime. He quit.
Wow.
Yeah, I streamed it. I'm still streaming.
We've all seen Diddy
And this
taking
game was
care
all started
of
at halftime, but now they find
They say,
themselves
what is
down
the frame
7
rate?
following the opening
He
drive
said,
touchdown
frame
here in the
six.
third quarter.
And they need to take a
They can call the video to have more info.
Yeah, you can watch the whole joint. Like, I won't
Cell
no
phone
glitch, man. The defense shut his ass down.
on a hot phone,
Yeah.
35%.
So you said Pete beat Burundi too.
Once again, it's Irvin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Oh wow.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
He pulled one of my moves. Uh-oh, it's Burundi calling right now.
Surveillance video.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
What up, Burundi? Not much, playing bsun. Yeah, he up 21-14.
Third quarter crazy football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
From the gun, Mayfield delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side.
Yeah, I'm down by one touchdown to bsun.
And that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, I see.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
Oh, come on, get out the way.
Have a first down here at about the 40. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That's quite a
I don't know how I got through that shit, but I'll take it.
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh
Maybe
legs?
the game
Push
glitched.
forward, pick up that first.
Should I do this kind of okay, I could do that. That could work. Yeah. Be a lot of together.
Out of my way.
Give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Yep. I'll call you back. I'm done with this game. Alright, yep. You heard what he said. It glitched.
2nd and 4.
Game is fucking glitch, man.
Mayfield to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete.
It ain't glitch, man. Like, there was plenty of plays I was saying last night. Like,
Last night the server was messed up last night.
Huh?
The server was messed up last night when Burundi and P was playing.
It was the service. It is fucking connection.
Yeah. Could be.
I mean, you know that. Look, man, don't come with that bullshit. You know that coming into the game, bro.
A shotgun handoff.
Ah, damn.
You know that coming into the game. Every time we play, it's his shit.
That's going to wind up a
Yeah, it could be. It could be his internet connection.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's
Because
thinking,
me and you play on never mess up.
he's hoping his team
Never.
can read his thoughts.
That's because we use a LAN connection.
But look, he can't make that excuse.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Can't make that excuse, man. It's the same way every time, bro. Come on, you ain't make no adjustments.
Yeah.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing.
Yeah, it's probably his internet.
They got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, that should have been quick. Oh, my God, boy. Oh, man.
I wait for your man to get out the way.
I was right there.
Yeah, I know you stayed right there.
They do. Hey, look, this is same old shit. When you beat them, you don't give you no credit, man. I was gonna drop 50 on that. I had 21 already.
Yeah.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this
Really good yesterday, applesauce.
Your wife back home yet?
That was who was on the phone.
Oh, okay.
He on the way home with the blue.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that?
Get your ass over there.
Tied after the first two drives of the third quarter.
How fucking catch that bullshit? Man, fuck out of here, man.
Saw that all the way.
Some bullshit. Fucking.
That's a linebacker, man. He can't jump. You gotta know your matchups, man.
That was the wrong defense. Bullshit.
That's a linebacker to cover work, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and
Both
off it
but
goes.
Fred one of these.
And no run back for.
Yeah, I'm going to San Antonio and leaving out Friday.
This Friday? Damn, you saw it already? That's good.
Yeah.
The Bucs offense.
Too bad it's San Antonio.
They got some big old women in San Antonio.
Hate it, man. Too bad it's San Antonio. Oh, stop fucking with me. Raggy bitch.
So how long you gonna be gone?
I'm gonna be gone for about 6-7 weeks till my cruise. Pretty much my team lead or whatever, CI, whatever hell, he already know about my cruise already. So he already know about it. He already know about it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now Mayfield.
God damn it!
Chiefs are going to get him. More than one defender there, and that's a loss
Shit.
on the sack.
Couldn't get rid of it, man. You got everybody covered. Everybody covered. I couldn't do shit.
Seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get 2 yards back.
Good play.
Leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep.
Ah! Shit. Going through it.
That was a good throw. My man just hit him. Knockout.
We're back now in KC. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that PlayStation what you call thing is today.
One score down. Here we go.
You don't get that Mind's Eye game.
I might. When does that come out?
Desperation time.
It got to come out pretty soon. God damn! Shit, also red and yellow all on my ass.
And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
Fucking bsun blitz.
Earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it.
Yeah, all these niggas in the pocket,
I don't think they'll be daunted from
attempting
it. Defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Now Mahomes. He sets to fire deep.
Turn around, you dickhead! Who wouldn't turn around? You too fucking fast, man. Hate playing the Chiefs.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this
Fuck
game.
him.
He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here.
Fucking fast.
To go. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man.
We knew pretty early on in the game that's what played.
Let's just see people react to it.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no run back.
So that accounts that I support the people in Denmark, right?
Uh-huh.
So they down here this week, right?
Uh-huh.
I took them niggas to Popeyes. They love that shit, man. That cinnamon apple turnover, man, they would eat that shit up.
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't.
Love that shit.
How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Fuck! Got my ass.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of
they're coming out with Mortal Kombat collection where you play all the old Mortal Kombats online.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yep.
Damn, you got everybody in the motherfucking parks.
Piss me off, dog.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Oh, fucking time. Shit.
Again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs are right back in this football game. That is a play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into
I always tell people use that land connection.
They are now in charge.
Now they need to
Yeah, that's the only way I would get you a switch if you don't have enough points.
I think he said his modem is too far from where his room is at. God damn.
through the middle of the field.
Get that nigga, man. Yeah,
He
shit.
gets this one down to the 24. Even 100 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he
Got
was
a problem
even
there. That ain't my problem.
until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched
And tell everybody you gotta have good internet connection.
Breaking free right there. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That makes a big difference.
First and goal following that gain of 17. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good.
Man, come on, man.
Nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Here's Mayfield. This will be caught.
Get your big ass in there.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God, I didn't see him.
Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
And Evans.
There's no fucking way.
It's Mike Evans.
What the fuck who it is? He getting his ass whooped, Mike Evans.
And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this one.
Well, at least it's a close game.
They gave you that bullshit.
That's Mike Evans. That's a superstar receiver.
The Bucs ready for the kick.
He getting his ass beat right now, Mike Evans.
Hey, that's because you blitzing the hell out of me.
I ain't blitz you that time. What am I supposed to do? Just play the way you want me to play, huh? That's the way it works. I'm gonna play the way I got you. I play the way
No. Play do be some blitz.
I don't blitz all the time.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for
got everybody in the fucking box. That's the problem.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a
I ain't got everybody in the box.
On the other side of the ball, said, hey,
get his ass, man. Hell.
You do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow. 15. Hey, Sunday.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
What the fuck, man?
Kelsey. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he
Sick of fucking
inside the 40.
Kelsey, bitch ass.
Yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players.
Picking my defense apart.
Right on its ear.
So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
They holding me.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made.
Bubble screen shit.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that way.
What type of defense is this year? Some just throwing shit in the wall, hoping to stick.
If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Get your ass over. Get over there. Shit. Damn.
Come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field
over there
before giving up any more yardage.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 15.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Hit him.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Sick of that shit. So fuck, I'm bringing the heat this time.
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage
I don't know.
and see if they can
Playing zone, playing safe ass shit.
Yep.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more.
I told you to guard him. My
Mike
damn.
Evans, all pro receiver.
His second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
Can stop your ass from scoring. Fuck that. I ain't about to let you put 50 on me. Hell no.
Out is the kickoff unit.
Burger low, no cheese.
This one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
50 on me.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Here comes 2nd down and 5. Mayfield to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Ooh, give me that. Taller than him. Man, he taller than him, man.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure.
Taller than him. Must have mossed his ass. That little ass corner push you around.
Here's 3rd down. Now Mayfield.
Oh. Mike Evans, all pro receiver.
And that should do it.
I ain't throwing my
way, man. What you doing, man? You gay ass nigga.
Down 2 scores late in the 4th.
Running beside me and shit. This ain't the Olympics.
He will leave you.
Look at my friend, nigga. Get the fuck out the way.
Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to
will leave
Look
you.
at him running beside me and shit.
He will leave you.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Like the ball marching and shit.
Wants to throw it. That's caught left side by Hardman. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense.
It's glitching, man. That's why you win. It's glitching.
Yeah, that's right.
It's glitching.
Glitching since I've been playing.
Yep, it's glitching.
But once you made the catch, nowhere to turn that field.
It's glitching, man.
Now here's Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hero, 15. 15, yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, man, I can switch over.
Damn, no 50 burger for you.
Couldn't switch over, man. The motherfucker ran out of bounds.
I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Double team, triple team.
Look, he ran out of bounds.
Triple team Kelsey ass.
In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had.
What the fuck, man?
Hey, block him. What the fuck are you doing, 21?
To the 22. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but
man, freeze tag and shit.
Should get out of here with
this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out.
You want him block? Like, oh man, I don't want to get my hands dirty. Look, ooh, don't hurt me. Hands dirty.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 3, second down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the
You should put that 50 on me.
Materialized and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
I ain't thinking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Attack! Yellow! Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Over the middle, complete. That's
bitch ass in there.
And damn it.
And that's the one.
Yeah, you better get your 50.
A big gain there.
Fuck it. Just give it to him, y'all.
This one in the win column. They'll run here with Pacheco.
Fuck it. Just give it to him. God damn it.
Isaiah Pacheco.
At least I ain't quit.
And the Chiefs have
no, you ain't quit.
Cut
that shit off.
This win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditional is not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see
hate that fucking play.
But what you can't argue with
Yeah, you get your 50.
that play because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run.
Stop your ass.
You couldn't stop me either. I'm doing all types of shit.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff
Yeah.
now as they'll send this one away.
Told me y'all don't play each other that much.
And we will not have a return. We'll bring this to the 30.
I've been playing Dell Dollars and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's boxing.
Yeah, I ain't been playing boxing lately.
The
Man,
Bucs
this is more
offense set
hard
to
to
begin
block.
their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, good game.
It's not a total loss because, as you said, They've scored some points, so there's some plays.
No, he texted me, right? You play GG's game glitch. Yeah.
That's funny. He said GG's game glitch.
Yeah.
He ain't want to give you no credit. He
He
ain't
didn't
want to
say
give you
none of
no
that shit
credit.
last night. I was giving him his prop. I said, you got it. All that shit.
Then when you loop him in, he don't want to give you no credit.
Game.
The game glitch.
Fingers was
Turned out
glitching.
that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a
I thought the
lot for
fingers
them to
was
have a
glitching.
chance to win this one now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game.
And with the hot sauce.
The score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Yellow. 15, 15.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
God damn!
The open man, that's complete. And he takes it in for the score.
Still better get 56 now.
The outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
I got a 007 game coming out.
Gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gott. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.
Supply company. I believe they saw the vision, but whatever.
Good game.
You believe you were one of Cassie's best friends, right? Yes. But you didn't meet Mr. Combs for a year. You met in 2016. First time at a dinner at his house. Yes?
You want to play another one?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Standoffish?
Send me an invite.
Yes. Did you talk with Deontay Nash after his testimony? Yes. But not about his testimony, right? We know what's going on. Like, we know what's going on. It was like, you don't need.
Still haven't played Shabata yet.
No. And it was like objections of staying. They said, you hired
Say that nigga for $100.
to sue Mr. Combs.
He ain't playing for $100.
Was to seek justice. Your definition of justice.
Same thing your man do. Run the ball, kill the clock.
He's Shabata.
He's like, can you rephrase that? Suing for money. Yes. So, justice to you is getting some money. You've just compromised yourself. They say November 2023.
No! Fuck. I ain't got my playbooks.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And the government was like, can we have a sidebar?
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And we will not see a run back on the opening.
All these witnesses are getting cooked, and they've been lying to you. Straight lying.
What the hell is Casino talking about now?
I'm sick of these lies
trial.
that they're telling, because they're deceiving all y'all.
What you saying? He on Diddy's side?
100%.
Yeah.
So after the sidebar, they come back. So Westmoreland,
He feel like he's not getting a fair trial.
Right? True. Cassie said this happened in a hotel. True.
Yeah, he may not, but look at all that dirt he done to people, man.
Apartment. It has a balcony.
Taking niggas publishing all types of shit, robbing artists.
Told you she never saw.
That shit catch up with you, man.
Or about
Yeah.
No, man. I don't.
And then he didn't have any humility. He didn't know how to be humble. He out there, calling himself Brother Love and all this bullshit.
One of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
You gonna take somebody money, be quiet like Birdman. You see Birdman be taking them niggas money, he don't see him bragging.
All right. Yeah.
You didn't see any signs.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go.
I'm going to be honest, man. He brought that on himself. Now, you can't take away from what he's done with the
alleged knife throwing incident.
He got to his head.
Threw a knife.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Are you telling the truth? Objection, sustain.
Yeah, Cuddy said that nigga was standing in the window like a superhero.
Plural? I don't remember. Let me show you. I was suggesting where the knives came from because it made no sense. Because it makes no sense. And they say, you're saying you don't know how he got into throwing a knife, but once he left, you were no longer worried. I don't remember how I felt. You say at a photo shoot, Mr. Combs said, I could kill you. Yes. But at first, you told the government it was a party. I don't know. The government needs to, dude, they should just go ahead and just dismiss this case. This is ridiculous. Your first demand letter says, Mr. Combs said I could kill you while he hung you over a balcony. He did both, just not at the same time. They said sidebar, and they was like, yes. So he comes back, he said, you met the government January 18, 2024. Didn't mention I could kill you, but you put, like he said, you met the government January 18, 2024. Didn't mention I could kill you, but you put it in your demand letter. Yes, in the demand letter. I don't know when. And they was like, read this. And they was like,
Mortal Kombat Legacy.
As much as you
got the first one, second one, third one.
She was thanks, okay. You didn't tell
Mortal Kombat Ultimate, Mortal Kombat 4, more.
Tyrone was there. Yes, I'll let him go.
Return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
And then they said, drugs were expensive, right? She says, yes, they are expensive. Now, I don't know. Did you run out of money for drugs? I don't remember that. You and Cassie had a drug partnership.
First and 10.
Yes. Cassie would pay for the drugs. You would go buy them. Did you meet the drugs?
Hey, come on, man. Block him.
And he's going to be stopped at
second,
the line.
third,
No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
That's today.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And notice that all the witnesses have been using the same line.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Like throughout the day. So they met with the government. The second.
Oh, he was right there. Damn, he was right there.
Just today.
15 on that game. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I'm telling you, you can't make this up.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They said we gave the balcony incident. Didn't you tell the government there was a party in the apartment?
They face second down and 7.
You told the government your girlfriend was in the bathroom. That's what you took
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield.
Shit.
That's it.
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing
I do the out route versus you.
I got high standards for
Jump my
defensive
out
players,
route.
but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
You don't remember what No. What? Didn't you tell the government you took Molly?
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Didn't you take them all? No. Not all. One night.
From the gun, it's Mayfield.
God damn.
Irving. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
They was like, well, we don't leave this here until 11 a.m. tomorrow. It was like, how much more do you got? About 45 minutes, maybe 30.
Here's Mayfield.
He's like, you know, man,
God damn it, has somebody open.
Jay. So they start talking about Jay. And then Shapiro says, there was a chilling effect on the media coverage, even in the bigger of the witness. It just said, I don't think people in the courtroom and other persons trying to violate the nor do I think they were chilled.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there.
And they said,
Nicole Hardman, the return man
no
for
chilling
the Chiefs.
effect, at least for the respect of the mainstream, to the mainstream media. And he says, I think I'll be ready for the floor. And the doc. So Donaldson says, now we can't even talk to him on the phone. He has the minutes, but we can't call him. But he can't call us. It says you have no minutes. What does MDC legal say? That's what the judge says. That he has no minutes. Can he use Corey links? That's not like text. It can be on a 48-hour delay.
Oh,
Robber! Robber!
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team
Sick
to
of
wrap.
Chelsea,
It
yeah.
didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
On first and 10, here's Baker. This pass is caught by Casey.
I'm tired of it, country.
And they're going to be inside the 15.
Odd, baby.
This is a tale as old
He's
as
odd.
time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Right back to Irving.
Come on, man.
Don't get a whole lot.
Push forward.
That's it.
Why are you here?
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. They go play action with Mayfield.
What the fuck? You pushed out of bounds.
Over the end line, it's incomplete.
Push me out of bounds.
Into Mike Evans. And now it's fourth down.
You watching, P?
They'll go. Mayfield. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the
That was a touchdown.
Touchdown.
They're
will be
cheating ass fucking game. Get in there, Colt Keith.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Colt Keith. Touchdown, Tampa.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Back in those days, they used to make plans to go ahead and vet these people a lot better. Now they just grab
first and 10.
They just grab them and no matter what salaciousness that they say, they just back it all up. 43. That's what they do now. They just back it up and say, "Oh, no,
motion is Brown."
They say we're just throwing all this slander crap on the internet, even though it's not in the trial. We're just doing it. Now they want to take some videos some sex videos that were on
Mahomes
and submit them into evidence.
He hold my arm.
Hey, hold your arm.
No, I'm talking about my damn outside linebacker. Hold the fuck out of his arm.
That's supposed to.
How the fuck you seen him holding
I seen it. He hooking his arm.
Idiot out here on social media.
Dirty ass cheese.
Running around talking about some Diddy's already guilty.
Oh man.
They've already proven RICO. They haven't proven shit. What are you talking about?
2nd and 10.
Where did they prove a RICO at?
Attack!
It's dumb. And I'm ashamed. I really am. I'm ashamed of some people because I thought they were better than that. Now, I know one guy is a devoted Christian with him and his wife.
Oh my God, man. Get his ass, man.
Not before he gets inside the 35.
Hold your arm that time.
Yep.
A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 38 yards.
No one asks you like Diddy's personal life.
Attack!
I'm not talking to people.
A first down throw for Mahomes. To avoid the rush there, he's hit.
As far as legal terms and the law, he has not
there's
got
always
fair
the
trial.
initial pass coverage
That's
plan,
one.
and then when that breaks
2,
down and the quarterback
the
goes into
government
scramble
is
mode,
breaking
how fast
and
can you then
bending
move on
all
to
the
the second phase
to
in what they
prosecute
call
this
plaster,
man.
meaning find the
And
nearest
the fact
receiver
that they
and
came
almost
after
play him
my
man-to-man,
channel
and it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the
sabotage
ball to
my
go, and
live stream.
he's forced to just throw it away.
Every time I'm talking,
Mahomes now to throw again.
that's
God damn it.
At the 6.
Has Cino ever admit he was wrong?
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability.
Cino would never admit he was wrong about anything.
Of the game doesn't go
and they want all of y'all.
I mean, Hugh Hefner doing the same shit and he ain't getting in trouble.
They don't want none of y'all to hear me when I'm saying
Hugh Hefner's white.
You turn it over on possession 1.
we just
See, that's the double standard in America. If it's white, it's all right.
the situation that's laid out. We went with the
7
facts.
apiece. And the kicks away.
Regulation. We went over the facts. We went over what was said in the actual courtroom. And you know what? Other people are starting to do that now. Before they were just watching these cheese and tails, and we were in the courtroom. And oh, it was so bad for Diddy. When was it good for Diddy then, bitch?
It's so funny when Cino cuz. So when was it good for Cino Diddy then, bitch?
After dark.
On the ground, it's
I'm on block.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4.
Exactly.
Dirty ass
Hit the
cheat.
like button up. Because they get me frustrated. They get me pissed off. Because I don't like misjustice or injustice. I don't like it. Because that's what we have faced as black men in this country forever. And
God damn, get off of me.
we don't get
Shit.
we don't get a fair shake.
As soon as I snap it, this motherfucker jumping on my ass.
The place where we go, give our employment to. We're not treated fairly at all.
He right about that.
We're not paid fairly
He
at
right
all.
about that. Not paid fairly, not definitely not treated fairly in the workplace.
Right in front of you.
Which he shanked.
Yep.
We don't have any experience. Do you have any experience? Nope.
But he
You ever do
cannot
this?
get
Nope.
away.
Not
Great
my life.
job down
Right.
there to hold him to a short return.
Exactly. White man ain't gotta have experience or nothing. Still get the fucking job. Black man, you gotta know every goddamn thing. Dirty bastards.
Seen a black man work at a company
This
for
drive starts at the
37
21.
years.
It's 1st and 10.
Since he was 18 years old. Raised his son up and been working at this job. Gave him 37 years. He's getting ready to step down and retire. His son is working at the company now. And when he was first working there,
It's Mahomes.
the owner used to come in there with his son.
Ah, fucking reach me!
Mike Evans, all-pro receiver.
Fuck out of here, man.
While the boss is
Give a
doing
fuck, I'm blitzing you every fucking down now. I'm pissed.
39 yards.
Come on with it.
Came 21 years of age, 22. He's now working in the company.
Come on with that bit.
He went to
Piss me off.
college, came back, and his son is the same man.
Come on with that.
That black man
Country ass Kansas City shit, man.
With the former 7th round draft.
What the fuck, man? Get him!
What a run. He brings it to the red zone.
Come on with that blitz. Mike Evans, all-pro receiver.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Mahomes on 1st down. This caught right side by Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Oh, you clipped my man. Come on, man. You dirty fucker.
Hey, you dead right.
You clipped my man.
You dead right.
And just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to
Green
move
top.
forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Attack! Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down.
Oh,
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
Yep. That, I agree, C-Dom. We don't get shit fair here in America.
3rd and goal.
Especially black.
Always a nepo situation happening. It was always that.
They'll run with Pacheco.
No.
And he cannot get free.
Nope.
Only a yard to the 3.
Field goal.
don't think I can get it
Field goal.
for the field goal.
Oh, you
Field goal, man. Come on.
everybody's got to be equality and equal.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Evans, all-pro.
They can make a movie in New York, and it'll be all white folks everywhere walking around. All New York, no other race, just white people walking around.
Now Mahomes.
All white folks.
Get his
Get
ass.
off me! Get off me!
Could not get rid of the
Sick
football.
of this Kansas City bastards.
On 4th and goal.
I hate Kansas
And here
City.
we have a real gutsy
How the
call
fuck
here,
you
Mike,
get
early in this game.
62, you
Offensively, I
fired.
think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time,
He let me through.
players, hey, offense, I have a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
did. That's why he fired.
Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Blacks make a movie, we got to make sure.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. A pass pulled in by Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable.
Come on, y'all. Get pushed.
Only a
Push.
couple on that one. It'll set
No
up
go.
3rd down.
Now, here's the situation. There are some people out here who are not focused. They're not focused.
Here comes Otten in motion.
Oh, come on. Now a 2-minute warning thing won't come up.
7.
And that's why they only
After this.
have
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
No, blitzing.
never spoke to blacks in a positive manner ever.
No.
Whenever they speak about blacks on the news, they're not telling you about the blacks.
Get this complete right side to Otten.
No.
It's a gain of 10 yards.
He's trying to get a sneaky ass blitz.
And if he's
Yeah,
late
how about
with
that?
throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball
Don't
out
know.
in front of his
Video.
shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here
Because
comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
Yeah, get the
That's
fuck out my way.
Bad ass nigga, man.
Look at that play.
it's not about
Recognizing the
right.
blitz is
It's
just
about
the
right
first
and
step of
wrong.
the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account
It's about the law, the
That's where your
system,
top
justice.
receiver
Oh!
is. He points
Yeah,
out the center who the
he was
defender
right there.
is. That guy comes, gets the
If
ball
there's
in
a
his hands
crime,
and results in a completion.
and you can prove that that man is guilty of the crime, then do that. But don't come at him like he's guilty and has to prove himself innocent.
It's Mayfield.
Because you've been in the room.
Yeah.
Lies and manipulation.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers.
Trying to force something that
And
you
he's
know
in
isn't
30
there.
yards.
You put somebody there who worked on and testified against Mr. Combs.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving.
Give me that shit.
Ooh, shit.
Right? And he said
Oh,
himself
thank
in
you.
court that their practices, Mr. Combs was right. If anybody ever took time to research that, they see that in that case with Mr. Combs, Diageo, the Jets,
Lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when the ball slips out of your hands. And in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
On 2nd down, Baker.
Come on, man.
Which is racially profiled. They don't want Ciroc in the high events in Hollywood and France, Paris. They don't want those vodkas there. They have their own liquor there that they want.
Yeah, knockout.
They don't want your kind there. They're like, look, we just want to get our little bit of money off the black community.
At the 18.
And we'll allow you to parade around like you're a boss. But then he is an entrepreneur.
Come on, man. Push me down.
As a businessman, his practices were right. So he was fighting for what was rightfully owed to him. The opportunity. When they were taking the wheat and whatever to make the living, they weren't taking from the best of the best. They weren't picking for them. They were getting scraps. Diddy went
Iron, baby!
And saw what was happening firsthand.
Big country Otten.
The potatoes they were getting it from. Wasn't the fresh ones. It was like, hey,
Big country Otten, baby.
And the Buccaneers will move it to a 14-7 lead.
You know, thing done the way it was supposed to be done. So the distillery and everything that they're making, the process, and where they collect
time. Final minute of this first half.
So he's
We'll
like,
see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
33 seconds.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
And what was the problem? That's somebody that cares about their brand and product. See, nobody
33. 33.
Because he don't care what happens with Ace of Spades as long as they got his name.
33. 33.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Diddy didn't see it that way. So they had to teach Diddy a lesson. So here we are. And this is why I want all of y'all to sign up for my Patreon right now. Right now we got you're going to know why I don't deal with Suge Knight and Reggie White Jr. You notice I don't really focus on them.
33. 33. What you think? Think I can score?
But this is why I try to tell you guys, being around Hollywood,
back up like a little
moves and how they operated and what they went through. Here's the process, all of the pain, the struggle, all of the nonsense. I've seen downfield.
Get off me. 33. 33.
Side of midfield.
It's a sad scenario.
I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's
going
to open everything up, both underneath in the pass
Fuck you.
and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a good start.
What the fuck you doing, man? Oh, man, you funny, bud. I won't do this stuff. Come on, man. Come on with it. 33.
On first down, it's Mahomes.
And it's conducted.
How fucking catch that shit?
So it's not a race.
Oh, shit.
Magic. The magic.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have
33.
explosive plays. And after that big chunk
Stop your ass. Piss me off.
in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Right now, I got a Diddy video. I mean, not a Diddy, but a Drake video. I'm working on
first and goal.
Come back. Yellow. Hero 15.
So this is, you probably see this a little bit. People have got exhausted. We've been in top like 15 years.
Get your punk ass in there. What you doing?
So we got the Drake video. You probably
Get that eating ass in there. $33. $33.
Hey, 43, 15.
That's because many people never understood the overall process. Then they said they never tell.
It's Mahomes.
Yeah. What? Yes.
Because these people don't get their credit. And all I do is go back.
Get in there.
That's bullshit, man.
Yes. As a glitch.
We saw it earlier.
Yes. Yeah.
interception.
Hit his ass.
Not only do they pick him,
Right to my head.
pick six.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
McLaughlin now for the extra point.
Yes.
And the kick is good.
Oh, this game is full of shit.
To this first half as they extend the lead.
Yes.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We hope to be back. It is quarter number 3.
And I stand by my coach.
First half played out a bit
It's
as
like,
we
hey,
expected.
man,
We'll see if
Diddy's
there's a
your
surprise
guy.
coming up.
You know, Diddy is
Both
not
teams
my
set
own
to go, and the second half is
shit.
underway.
Y'all are crazy. I do not agree with how he lives his life at all. But that's not what's on trial. Y'all trying to make
fresh set
that
of downs to work
why
with.
he's on
It is
trial.
first
But
down
that's
and
not
10.
what he's on trial for. He is on trial for racketeering,
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
trafficking.
You bumping my man. Come on, bro.
Bump his
All
ass.
of us up here in the booth were curious.
Come on,
how
bro.
is this quarterback
Bump
gonna
the shit
bounce
out of
back
him.
following the pick six?
So I couldn't
A lot
get
of guys
involved.
come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw
I
another
get bumped
pick. Well,
again quick.
we found out pretty quickly. Continue to attack the ball downfield. And he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Bump that.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow. Hey, 57. 15, 15.
That's just
Backing up
not
cool.
how I roll. You feel me? That's never been how I move.
Why is his back turned? Turn around.
His back is turned.
Mahomes back.
His back was turned.
I didn't throw to him that guy anyway, so what's the difference?
Stands
His back was turned. Do it again. Do it again.
You want to make sure you
And if
protect
the general
the ball
public
and your receiver. In this case, he
don't
does both.
usually agree,
Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
it doesn't really come out to the numbers that would reflect the outcome of what the actual
Mahomes now to throw again.
For me, it's always
Oh my God, man! Fuck him!
His back was turned.
Back was fucking turned.
As he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end
understanding
touchdown.
other people.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just shows you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is
You know
out
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
field.
See how they
And
dropping
we're back
everybody
to
now
it as the
off the
kicks
line
away.
thing?
This one is
Because they know it's
fielded in the
real.
end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over. at
See,
the
they can't
30
pick
yard
the
line.
bus. Because, see, they afraid. They over here listening to me because they was like, he's helping the different people. Because every time he says something, the next day he brings up in trouble.
They send Godwin
I'm
in
mentioning
motion.
what's happening in the courtroom. I've spoken to other lawyers.
On the handoff, it's Irving.
Bouncing off me.
And
Shit,
he's
get
brought
that
down
fucking
after a gain of a couple.
Cassie's birthday.
Getting tired.
Down and 8.
All of
They'll send him over to the left. Here comes the jet sweep.
Get that fuck nigga. Who the hell fuck is this?
And he's going to be
Shepherd.
brought down up past the
Shepherd.
45.
What's up?
Lord is my shepherd.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential
First
for
of
this
all,
type of yardage. especially when he wins that race to the
He's
edge.
not finna take the girl off of the mountain.
First down, here's
That's a
Irving.
lot.
He'll manage only a couple. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Throwing on second down, Mayfield.
Come on, Oz. You gotta hold on to that.
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Give them 14 on
Look at that. All
good for a Buccaneers first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
I like this
Sometimes
play.
players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this out to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll run it. It's Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Throwing is Mayfield. That's out to the front, and it's complete.
Fuck out of here, man.
That's an all-star linebacker.
Coordinators preach all the time. Play past defensive vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun on
No!
Give me that shit. Get away from that country ass nigga. He can't catch me. Get off me.
Master Yoda. Oh,
fuck!
After the INT, tie the game or even take the lead.
Damn it, man. Piss me off.
Mayfield ain't that fucking fast.
Hold on and pull this game out. We're going to look back on this as the
Piss
pivotal
me off
moment
now.
of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Different cheeses and mango Ciroc.
Pretty shit.
Attack, attack! Easy, 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 easy. Hey, Ripley. I don't need to. I don't need to.
Oh.
First down throw, Mahomes.
Fuck out of here, man. Clock his ass silly. Fucking catch that shit.
All-star receiver.
Have a first down.
Man.
No, 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 yes.
Tell him to that shit. This is my fucking bonus.
When the quarterback decided to throw that ball
Yes.
into really tight coverage.
Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes. Go with it, big.
Hey, 57, 57.
Look at that. I'll be.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And it's
Man,
to the side.
they made me stop running. Cheating ass game.
Bumping me.
Best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
No.
And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. On third down, they go with Pacheco. So we'll
He
take
failed
it to
4. How the
the
fuck that's not a
we are
first down, man?
right now. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
He don't. It's something about that guy that don't look right.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's
That
fourth down.
look like he can bring down the entire.
Get out my way! What the fuck are you doing?
And he's not
Stop his ass.
The defense was ready.
What the fuck?
And they stop it on fourth down.
The fuck are you doing, man?
This is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does, so I don't hate the call. But great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Look at him.
On play action, Mayfield.
Get that shit.
That one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the
Man,
pass
you
down
caught
enough
this shit.
that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
You know, they're testifying.
On left side, pulled in by Evans.
Mike Evans.
Has the 40-yard line.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just
Down on the fall. 5'11", down on the fall.
Cycle stalking dude's head is
and
big.
only one linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to operate, you just have to imagine
What the
there was
fuck are you
communication and execution because he had a lot of room to operate.
Why in the fuck are you falling down?
Is not happy.
He's like,
It's
dude,
a big play when they needed it the most. Pick up a 46 yards. So not quite first and goal.
Ain't nobody
It's first and 10.
Bell again.
Close. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
Fuck you, man.
We'll go again here.
God damn it.
And he's going to go back, taken down at the 6.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
If didn't want to be a freak, he ain't going to
Mayfield. Open man, the tight end.
He ain't gonna keep calling it.
Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up fourth
Straight
down.
up and down.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard
Okay.
line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that
one taken in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
No, I'm sorry. Let me take that.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The guys with the back of you.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
The application in the audience. He wanted the chick to just sit in a hammock.
They'll break the huddle.
Like he
Coming
lay
up now
on the
for
floor.
first and 10.
And she can do what
The man in motion is Watson.
Hey, rip lift. 15.
First and 10 for Mahomes.
Now, I thought he was doing the two-winner. Yeah,
Oh, pick it off.
He throws, and
That should be
one
picked.
incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I'm telling you, boy. I told you Hollywood is a crazy place.
Yellow.
He was weird. And they talk about Diddy. That man is weird. A lot of them are. They're way worse off than Diddy.
Now, Mahomes.
This is a spring day compared to what
That's going to be incomplete.
Sweet ball over there.
Was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Yellow.
Yes, there's a rocker who wanted to have his rib removed. Wanted like a couple of his ribs
on third down, Mahomes,
so that he could bend over and blow himself.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 15 yards.
And the sick reality is
good
sick
for
world.
a Chiefs first down.
And this is a tricky
All
part of
people
the
are
game for
they
any
hold
defense.
down.
You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here. As
How the fuck you get back there?
He will score. Game on. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Give. This is Irving. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad.
What the fuck?
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
That's some bullshit.
We'll come back and
Fucking
finish
right
this
there.
one off after this. On first down, right back to White. The defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, a run with Irving. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw.
He bumped me.
Incomplete.
That's what you get.
I think he predetermined that third
Bumping,
down throw, and even though the
motherfucker.
coverage was tight, he still tried to
Fuck
fit the
out of
ball
me.
in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
King. Run.
They'll go. Mayfield.
He caught that shit.
Get the fuck out of here, bro! Are you fucking serious?
Mike Evans, superstar.
KC going to use the second of their timeouts.
No, they robbing the shit out of me, man.
Superstar.
They'll run with Irving.
Robbing the fucking shit out of me.
Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Superstar.
Here's Irving.
Look at this shit.
And they will take
I'm
him
done.
down at the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where
Fucking
it really
cheating
matters
ass fucking
to
game,
run a
bro.
run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
Superstar.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final
Superstar.
minute. On comes McLaughlin.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar.
He knocks it through.
The camera's
Open it up
here.
even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his
All of a
offense is
sudden,
going
he
to be
turned into
all
a
set
fucking
up
superstar.
with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
A handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be
Big
right
game.
down there. And that'll put a wrap
Bullshit
on this
game.
one. Time has expired in this
Get out.
fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So a
Hey,
win here
fucking
for the
Chiefs.
visiting Bucks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, good night from Kansas City.
You gonna play Hell Divers?
But
You gonna play Hell Divers?
about to play Hell Divers.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Huh?
I'm asking, do you want to play Hell Divers?
Yeah, I can play a couple of games, man. I'm waiting on wife to get here, but yeah, let's do it.
All right.
You on the Monique.
Hey, 1 second, I gotta use the bathroom.